Well, Bernie's not doing too good. Bernie apparently had a heart attack. While his campaign is not really giving up, it's definitely on life support when you think about a candidate who's old as he is, who just had a heart attack, that a lot of people are just going to want to hang it up. Who Bernie Sanders passes the torch to will have a huge advantage. If Bernie were to actually endorse Hillary Clinton, that would be some crazy momentum he would give her. He did it once, he could do it again. The main reason is Hillary's not in the race is because of Bernie, not Trump. Because the way she treated Bernie, cheating in the debates, the superdelegates, Debbie Washington Schultz. With Bernie out of the picture, out of the way, definitely would give her a boost, especially with his endorsements. I don't really like most of Bernie's policies, but on the most important issue that I believe, it's not climate change, it's nuclear energy, which affects climate change. If you think that 450 to 1,000 reactors as hot as the sun, burning billions of gallons of water per hour, is not going to influence the climate, heat up the climate, then it's obviously, plus the elements that it releases, the most dangerous form of technology that exists on this planet, the most important issue are the nuclear power plants. And that was the one thing that separated Bernie from a lot of the others, is a moratorium on nuclear energy. And he said that even in 2016. Hillary, I mean, she didn't even tell us about Fukushima, telling her staff to stay indoors, wear a mask, try to get Fukushima food inside the United States. So she's all about protecting nuclear power, nuclear energy. And that's why I said anybody but Hillary in 2016. And I'm still saying anybody but Hillary in 2020. With Bernie gone, and then you have Biden, Hunter Biden, with his cronyist dealings in Ukraine, sitting on a board, getting $650,000 a year, which he has no qualifications to be there, only that his father was the vice president. And then you have Biden coming out saying we're gonna hold this $1 billion aid package if you come out with the information about my son working in Ukraine getting money. So it's just kind of like a bribe, or whatever you want to call it. So you're going to have Biden, obviously his reputation is going to take a hit. This is probably going to knock away at least half of his support. And then you take out Bernie Sanders, who you could consider was a front runner, and then have this heart attack. When he was a front runner, now he's just kind of hanging on life support, literally. This just clears the way for Hillary Clinton. She's got Elizabeth Warren in her way now. There are a couple other candidates, but really Elizabeth Warren is the front runner. Now, how that influences Hillary Clinton is yet to be seen. You have the feminist movement behind Warren. And at least Warren, I don't like any of her policies except she's not a nuclear power proponent. At least she's not that. So she's still better than Hillary Clinton. It's going to be one heck of a election cycle.
Losing to a corrupt human tornado. Losing to a corrupt human tornado. A corrupt human tornado.
Her choice of the word tornado is a poker tell. It resonates for those who did enough to remember how her former business partner Jim McDougal served as her fall guy for the Whitewater Affair, a real estate development scheme that failed, caused crime and scandal. McDougal observed about this and said his wife Susan's imprisonment, as well as the other people whose futures were sacrificed while the Clintons remained above the law. I think the Clintons are really sort of like tornadoes moving through people's lives, he once said. I'm just one of those people left in the wake of their passing by. Biden probably doesn't realize that he is being set up as the fall guy, just like McDougal. the prime facie corruption of his totally unqualified son receiving $600,000 a year from a Ukrainian oligarch, while Biden was the point man on Ukraine for Barack Obama. Hillary Clinton seriously considering entering the 2020 presidential race after the entire Democratic field were sidelined with heart attacks. I will begrudgingly take up the torch for the Democratic nomination now that all 12 of my opponents have surprisingly been taken out due to heart trouble. The campaign expresses shock and sadness for such an unprecedented number of surprise heart attacks in people who are associated with the Clintons. We've known many people who have had surprise heart trouble over the years, and when I'm elected president, I'll make it a priority to increase the funding for heart disease research, Clinton added. Clinton was heard offering Bernie Sanders some hope. Just glad you didn't commit suicide. It's been a sad day for the Clintons. News is broke that one of Jeffrey Epstein's pleasure islands had enough of this mortal life and spontaneously burst into flames. The news reached Hillary as she was vacationing in Martha's Vineyard. She has not taken the news so well. The Clintons released the following statement. The island had so much potential. Just to end its life in such a way. This is a sad day for the world community. Bill and I are devastated, and we ask as the news unfolds everyone respect our privacy. This is truly more than we can bear. May Epstein's pleasure island rest in peace. You see, Billy, old Billy Clinton boy, was there 26 times. And the people are just going to forget that because of some Thunberg Swedish kid telling you climate change. So you can elect Hillary, if she can do a more nuclear change.